won any photography awards for 4 years? That's a question I'm asking myself, and you're probably not asking because you don't know who I am. My name is Jordan Gillard. I'm a photographer here at Gillard Studios, and I am, or was, an internationally award-winning photographer. The simple answer to my question is I haven't entered any competitions. I haven't gone in for any awards, anything for the past 4 years. So yeah, why? Again, this is not a simple answer. I was going to say it's a simple answer. It's not. We became more client focused after COVID. So our last award was in 2021, where I won Welsh Newborn Photographer of the Year with the Master Photographer Association. And in that time, obviously, COVID happened. The images that we entered were, I think, well, they were allowed from a year previously because everyone was shut down. So our work was kind of a year older, or it was, just from that period, just pre-COVID. So that enabled us to win that award. Coming out of lockdowns, kind of got a little bit disillusioned with competition, with everything going on in the world. And obviously we had a lot of babies or clients, like past clients that were having their second baby, contacting us kind of coming up to the lockdown, or they'd been born during lockdown that really wanted newborn photos, and we couldn't do that. So we were kind of playing catch up when we were allowed to work. So we dropped everything, kind of got all hands on deck and just concentrated on clients. Then the cost of living crisis happened. So it was really important for us to do everything we could to keep costs down for clients. So our focus kind of shifted to that. So again, it was more about dedicating our time to clients coming in and giving them the best work rather than bringing models in or bringing people in specifically for shooting for competition and kind of designing these elaborate ideas. It takes a lot of time sometimes. Sometimes you get an image that you do and on a whim you go, I think that's good enough for competition, and you enter that. But a lot of the time it takes a little bit more planning, and you do really need a really, really sleepy baby. So the other important question to ask is winning awards still important? It's kind of the elephant in the room, because does winning awards mean that you're a good photographer? Does not entering awards mean that you're a bad photographer? It's kind of a hard question, because I think as a person who has to be creative on their own and doesn't get a lot of feedback on their work other than, oh, people are buying it. I mean, you could be the best in the world and you could have all the titles you wanted and you might not have any clients, but you might have loads of clients and you might not win any awards. So it's kind of a hard balance, but I think it's nice to enter awards just so you get feedback on your images, because sometimes, and it sounds really mean, but clients are not the best judge of your work. They might like a picture that you don't like, and they might hate a picture that you think is the best image in the world. So having peers judge your images that you're certain are award-winning, and judge them and go, no, that actually this is a really good image and we like it, or no, this isn't a good image, this is where you need to improve. I think that feedback for photographers is important, because oftentimes I'm lucky, I've got a team around me that can call me on my nonsense and tell me this isn't working, this looks better, whereas some people are on their own and they don't get that feedback. So yeah, it's kind of, I feel it's important to get that so you can prop yourself up. It keeps driving you forward to perfect your craft and know where you're going and know what's good and what's not, because again, not everyone has the ability to critique you nicely. Whereas obviously judges in competitions will critique you fairly. They might say horrible things, but in a very nice way. And then going forward, you know what you're doing wrong and where you can improve. So that's always a bonus. So, will I ever submit to competitions again? It's a hard one to answer, but maybe. We've had a lot of ideas lately over the past year for kind of images we'd like to do and things we'd like to see. And it'd kind of be a waste just to shoot those and put them out on Instagram or our website and not get any critique or feedback on them, so we can improve to go forward in the next 10 years and kind of drive our business that way. Like I said, it's always good to have that feedback. So yeah, maybe this year, maybe next year. It depends when we kind of get all our stuff together, get ourselves into gear and shoot the images. Or even sometimes it could be like a multitude of shoots until you find the one image and you're like, actually, this is the one I want to edit, I want to enter that. So yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions or anything you want to know about entering competitions and what competitions are out there and the best things to do and best practices, just leave a comment down below. Thanks for subscribing and liking and everything. But yeah, I'll see you next time.